Tu vois? Muito fácil. É mais fácil. Ei, pra que você tá? Achei que a gente pegou o hotel. Aqui é sempre uma hora.
Y'all can sit right here.
Agora
What's going on, family? Hold on, let me get situated. What's going on, family? Let's kill some time. Free consultation. Free consultation time. Peace, y'all. Peace. Wait some folks come in. Free consultation. I missed my damn flight. So why not? Let's do a free consultation. Free consultation time. Peace, love. Peace. Peace and love. Free consultation. Free consultation. Ask any questions. Ask questions. Yeah, y'all done missed my flight. Gotta sit here another hour. But in the meantime, free consultation, y'all. Free consultation. Did you get my DM? No, I haven't checked my DMs yet. Oh, I feel great. I feel amazing. I'm about to head back to the crib. I keep trying to raise my credit score. I don't know why. Give that shit up. Credit scores don't exist. Give that shit up. What to do when they refuse your coupons? Well, you shouldn't be sending coupons in unless you know what you're going to do once they say no. You have to assume they're going to say no. Meaning you got to learn how to build your case. You got to know how to file a case. If you don't know how to file a case, hang all this shit up. I'm trying to help my dad with child support using 1099 process. Will I still get the... You don't got to use a 1099 process. I think you just got the advanced course, right? Use the advanced course. Like, put all those taxes to the side, y'all. Please put those taxes. I know we talk about the taxes, but a lot of folks are not ready for the taxes. All right? A lot of folks aren't ready for that. You can get remedy without filing any taxes. My daughter needs a room. Your daughter not gonna get anything if you don't learn these laws, goddess.
The future demands that you prepare for it today.
Your daughter's not gonna get anything if you don't learn these laws.
For a changing world.
It doesn't matter how much bad you need something. It doesn't matter what you want. If you don't learn the information you're supposed to learn, meaning contract law, consumer law, because building your credit score. I mean, if you really want your credit score built, I mean, you can just find somebody that repair credit. That's easy. What's the point of a lease, if I may ask? What do you mean? What's the point of a lease? What's the point of a contract? I will use the process taught in your course. Thank you. Exactly. Don't follow the course. Don't go outside that course. Do not go outside that course. 56 is just one form. That's just one form, fam. That's not a process. That's a form that'll go with whatever process you choose to use. That form is just to show who's the fiduciary. That's it, y'all. You still have to do fiduciary duties if you appoint yourself as fiduciary. Can you get a credit card without using the social? What kind of number are you going to use? What are you going to use outside of a social? Are you going to use an EIN number, foreign trust number, or an estate number? Can your course help me get better housing? Yes, but you're going to have to throw everything out that you're trying to get right now because you have a long way to go before you get better housing. You got to learn what's going on, especially if you're trying to go the least expensive route. Definitely. Yeah, this is free consultation time, y'all. Ask any questions. Ask all your questions. Remember, I charge $400 an hour, so this is the time. Like, only real time to get the free game. Free answers is on Instagram. We're not go live, okay? Yeah, you good. But definitely, you got to learn the info before you do anything. So I would say put everything to the side and hang it up. How do you get banks to acknowledge the account payable side of the ledger? The only way they want to acknowledge you liability and debt. Well, you're letting them acknowledge you as only the debt. You got to execute. You got to show them that there's a credit. You got to prove that there's a credit. So I tell folks, it ain't about just regurgitating laws. Can you piece it together and prove to them that there is a credit that's owed to the principal? It's really that simple. It's not really about what to say to the banks. It's all about what do you know? What do you know how to enforce? Because at the end of the day, you can say anything that's amazing. What you going to do when you say the right thing and they still say no? Y'all got to get used to suing. Y'all got to get comfortable with suing. To endorse your Form 56 be on file. Not if you have a 2848. It's either or. 2848. I'm writing a letter now as we speak stating who I am and what I rescind the lease agreement. Why would you rescind the lease agreement? Why would you rescind the lease agreement? You accept the lease agreement and transfer it to the account. You're not rescinding anything, people. And if you are rescinding, you need to go to the person that told you about rescinding. I don't tell no one to rescind, or I don't advise anybody to rescind anything when you know how to accept and transfer. Is there a way to find a trustee of the bank? What do you mean? What do you mean, family? When using the 1099A taxable document, should you only communicate in writing rather than phone calls? When using the 1099A, I would say for everyone that doesn't know what's going on with the taxes, put that shit down, okay? Put that shit down. If you don't know the endorsement, if you don't know the remittance process, put that shit down, y'all. Put that shit down. Y'all are using those 1099s in the wrong capacity, and y'all not doing enough documentation with the 1099. You feel what I'm saying? Like, a lot of y'all gonna be locked up. Just being honest. Can Stamp Duties Act be applied to any document? Yep, any document. To simply endorse the bill, do I need the 1099? No, you don't. You can endorse the bill without the 1099 series. You can endorse the bill without any tax forms, family. How many of y'all are actually reading the Bill of Exchange Act before you're endorsing? Because nowhere in the Bill of Exchange Act does it say anything about taxes. Y'all gotta remember, that's a whole separate part. That's a whole different process. The taxes is a whole nother process. Exactly. Remittance is the same thing every time. Endorse bill, POA, instructions. Once, twice, sue. In that order. But you got to know how to build your case. Y'all, a lot of folks don't know how to build a case. You build a case by gathering data. You build a case by gathering information that's sent and that's received. Yeah, put all that tax shit to the side, y'all. I know I put that in my 2222 class last year, but I also was telling folks, yo, you can get remedy without taxes. I just teach the taxes because that's what I was doing. You feel what I'm saying? That's what I know how to do. But a lot of folks don't know what they ate. Y'all just run to the dealership saying, yo, can I use 1099? Yo, that is not how that shit works, y'all. I was evicted with a balance owed. Should I still pay it? Hell nah. They already evicted you. I would just go fight it. Now you gotta learn the process. Now you can't go fight just saying, hey, I don't owe y'all. You got to prove why you don't owe anything. The reason why they evicted you because you didn't prove that you didn't owe anything. So their claim stuck. Yep, no problem. Yeah, ask away. How does Bank Bills of Exchange Act grant jurisdiction in the U.S. courts only seek? How does Bills of Exchange Act jurisdiction in the U.S.? Family, we use Bill of Exchange. I mean, just because you're reading... I think we had this talk before at the event. You asked me about this before, brother. I was telling you, all this is the same, brother. You don't... Just because you're reading the Bill of Exchange of Canada... There's a Bill of Exchange of America. You just got to type it in. Remember, that's what I was using. You don't got to read the Canada version. I'm just saying the Bill of Exchange falls under the United States because the United States uses bills of exchange. So all this is under the jurisdiction of the United States. Yeah, so yeah, it's all the same. Don't get confused. Don't overthink. How do you prove you don't owe an eviction? Queen, you gotta know the basics. You're gonna have to learn the basics. All right, you're gonna have to learn the basics. You're gonna have to grab one of my beginner courses. That's a long explanation to try to do. With an eviction, isn't it a way to use your security deposit to cover your rent? Correct. Yes, correct. But yeah, brother, you can use Bill of Exchange for anything. Don't even think about it. That's an unnecessary thought, to be honest with you. Don't even think about, oh, how do I prove that Bill of Exchange is Bill of Exchange is in the Federal Reserve Act. You see what I'm saying? Like that's the only way we can do business is bills of exchange. Money doesn't exist. Well, cash doesn't exist. The only way we can do business is through bills of exchange. How do you prove you don't owe an eviction? Same way you prove that you don't owe for a car. Same way you prove that you don't owe on a house. Same way you prove that you don't owe child support. Same way you prove that you don't owe a credit card balance. You know what I'm saying? You have to prove that you are the beneficiary. You have to prove that you're acting on behalf of the principal. The principal is owed dues. Yes, correct. UCC Article 3 is equivalent of the bills of exchange. I believe so. Yeah, but ask away, y'all. Ask any question. Pertaining to the process that you're working on. How do you recoup the money that was gifted all this time before switch to endorsement? You can't get nothing back until you endorse, family. You can't recoup no money until you assess the account. Because think about it. Why would they pay you some money when you haven't done your duties yet? You see what I'm saying? Folks think they can just get money and not do no work. You got to put the work in first, then you get your money. You have to prove that they owe you something. Because if you go to them and say, hey, I gifted y'all this, they're going to be like, no, you didn't. Prove it. And if you can't prove it, you see what I'm saying? You're not getting a penny back. Mansa, thank you for your free course. Been studying. I'm trying to get shelter. Any guidance? I'm getting 11 forms that goes with the package. Mentioned you're trying to get shelter. It sounds like an emergency situation. You know you're not going to learn this stuff in the amount of time that I would probably focus on getting shelter. You know what I'm saying? Like trying to gather up as much money as I can, try to reach out to most resources as possible. Because you're not just going to go and use laws and get in somewhere free. That ain't how that's going to work. I tried your endorsement process and nothing happened still. Is there a next step? What have you tried, man? What have you tried? What course have you bought? Who is that? Looney Tunes, the sheepski? What process have you started? Which course did you grab? So I can have a better understanding. You just said I tried your endorsement. I don't have an endorsement process. So you must be saying you tried Congress's endorsement process and nothing happened, which that means it's something that you didn't do. So it's nothing. Did you read? Did you read the Bill of Exchange? Did you read what it says they're supposed to happen when they don't honor? Because you shouldn't have been sending anything off if you don't have that answer. But first and foremost, which course do you have that shows you the step by step? Does your course teach how to recoup through steps? No, it doesn't. Why do they refuse to endorse a coupon because 99.9% of people doesn't know how to sue. If I was a corporation and I had somebody trying to recoup, I wouldn't give you anything either because I know you don't know how to sue me. It's really simple, y'all. Y'all asking a lot of questions that's really self-explanatory. Would you give yourself remedy? I wouldn't. Now, I'll give myself remedy. You know what I'm saying? I give myself remedy because I know what's going on. Exactly, Nico. A lot of y'all's bluffs are being called. A lot of y'all don't know how to do none of the stuff y'all sending off. Y'all don't know how to do none of the stuff y'all sending off. Y'all can't explain none of the stuff y'all send off. They testing y'all gangsters. A lot of y'all aren't gangsters. You see what I'm saying? Not saying be, I'm saying you just gotta know business. If you don't know business, like, you're gonna get your car pulled every time. They're gonna treat you like the minor you are. And I'm not trying to say like I'm better or cocky or nothing like that. I'm just trying to tell you how it is. Y'all not gonna get no remedy if you don't know how to sue. You don't get no remedy if you don't know how to build your case. You're not gonna get no remedy in emergency mode. You're not gonna get no remedy trying to rush. You're not gonna get no remedy just because your kid needs a bigger room or you need a car or you need shelter. That's not how it goes. I wish it did. I wish it did. I don't work with people that needs emergency remedy. I don't work with people that are in an emergency situation, because those people, they're desperate. They're in a desperate situation, meaning they're not learning to overstand. They're learning just so they can try to get what they need to go. You know what I'm saying? Yes, it's a grown folks conversation. Yeah, exactly. People think one tribe, but what's that person that said they tried mines? Where they at? Looney Tune the Shepsky. You said you tried the endorsement process and nothing happened. What did you try? We need answers. Does your court teach how to sue? Well, you got to build your case before you can sue. A lot of y'all are ready to sue now. It's self-explanatory, because once you go to court, you just like, y'all, this is what suing is, y'all. You're literally just going down to your courthouse and filing a claim. Now, I'm not going to tell you the claim. I'm not going to give you everything. I'm not going to tell you what claim to do. You have to understand what's going on. You got to know you got to understand what's going on. Now, I don't got a course out there teach you how to sue. That's what YouTube got. You got YouTube. You got Google. I'm gonna put a court process out, but it's just really self-explanatory. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I guess, you know what I'm saying? But if you got my beginner course, you know how to build a case. My advanced course shows you how to build the case. You know what I'm saying? That's the case, y'all. Like, it's not no no Willy Wonka world. Like, court is not Willy Wonka world or fantasy world. Court is exactly whatever you done built. What did you send the first time? What did they send you back? What did you send the second time? What did they send you back? What did you send the third time? And you take all that and put it into your discovery. You have to build the case. That's court, y'all. Exactly. You got help. So how many of y'all are actually going down to your court and saying, hey, I need help with filing a lawsuit? How many of y'all are doing that? But y'all get on here and be like, well, how do I sue? Go to fucking YouTube. YouTube got all kinds of lawyers on there explaining folks how the court process goes. Wouldn't it make sense for the companies to accept the coupon instead of having to go? No, it wouldn't. No, it wouldn't. Because most people don't. Jay Moore's dot hair. You trying to put all the responsibility on the bank when the responsibility is on you. You have to prove to them. They don't got to prove to you. They're getting your money from donations and they're using your credit. Why would they just roll over? I wouldn't roll over. Man, y'all lucky I ain't y'all CFOs. Man, what? People don't know how to sue. That's why this is going on. If I know you don't know how to sue me, why would I accept your bills of exchange? Why? You don't know how to piece it together. You don't know how to tell the judge what I'm doing to you. You know what I'm saying? So why would I give you remedy? That's how you got to think. Exactly. They'll watch you on the streets with all your kids before they give you remedy. Exactly. Whoever has the best proof wins. A lot of y'all don't have any proof. You just regurgitating laws. Oh, well, 15 USC 16, 15 states that they supposed to pay the back. Yeah, they are, but what are you doing to make them pay you back? Have you assessed the count? Because a lot of y'all trying to sue for the money you spent when you hadn't even assessed the count yet, which means you're going to lose when you get to court. So that's what it is, y'all. Why should I run when you got bullets but no gun to shoot? Exactly. You're going to have to shoot me. You know what I'm saying? Y'all whipping guns out and ain't shooting nothing. And I'm not saying literally, okay, we're speaking in figurative language. Is suing the only legal way to go about it? I'll ask you again. Why would I give you a remedy if you don't know how to sue? Why are we trying to go away from suing? They'll sue you. Why are we scared to? What are we ashamed of? Like, come on, y'all. Come on. Can we ask better questions? Okay, can we ask some better questions? Like, we ask some real minor questions right now. Like, can we ask some better questions, family? Yeah, exactly. What you gonna do? Beat them up? What you gonna do? You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't go touch folks physically in business. You got to beat them through paper. It means litigation. Like, that's the...
Good afternoon. All customers traveling on Delta Flight 2103 to Norfolk, Virginia. My name is Brianna.
Y'all got to fall in love with the court situation, y'all.
And we're so glad to see you. Our departure time
I had somebody say, do I have to... I'm just so scared of court. I just have a bad experience with court. No, you don't have a bad experience with court. You just didn't know nothing. You just didn't know nothing. That's all it is. Yeah, arbitration. Yeah, arbitration. Arbitration is still a form of a legal notice. You see what I'm saying?
If you or anyone in your party has any questions, we will be happy to assist.
Yeah, you can file a habeas corpus, but what are you proving? What did the person that's locked up? What did they do? What did they do?
As a reminder, federal regulations limit each customer to
Because if it's for anything with a victim or they damage property, I don't really help anybody that's in situations where it's a victim. Like, it don't really matter whose family member it is. I don't help folks because I ain't here to just clean up everybody, you know what I'm saying, mess. But arbitration definitely arbitration can definitely arbitrate. Fuck you looking at.
Medication, passport, or items of high value may also be carried on board. For customers who are waiting for a seat assignment, please give us a few extra minutes to assign your seat.
Don't cases take like years for each event? Who told you that? No, that's not true at all.
Once cleared, your name and seat.
Y'all just scared of the judge. That's all it is. And when you're ready to sue, you better be knowledgeable. Exactly.
Exactly. And we appreciate your patience and kindness with everyone on board, including your flight crew.
Say you sued and they dismissed it. You gotta build it. Don't give up. Now you can appeal. They did. Why did they dismiss it? Because they gave you a reason. Do you know why they dismissed it? Was it for lack of proof or lack of? It was for the lack of something. Is there ever a time that they'll settle with you once they see you're taking them to court? Exactly. That's when you'll get that phone. Hey, let's settle this outside. We don't need to go there. Nah. But you got to show them that you're willing to go that far. Yes, arbitration is like suing behind closed doors. Good example. That's like suing before you go to the big court. You know what I'm saying? That's like you trying to settle it outside the court before you go to big court. Now, if you don't get what your outcome that you want in arbitration, then you take it to court and you transfer all that arbitration information, all those documents that you was in arbitration with. You're gonna transfer that to your court complaint. You You see what I'm saying? So you're showing the court that you've done your due diligence. You've built your case. You tried to resolve this outside of court. You didn't get the remedy you wanted, which now you're bringing it to state court or federal court. Failure to state a claim upon which relief can be granted. Okay, yeah, that's self-explanatory. It said you failed to state a claim. Did you state a claim? Did you prove your claim? Because just saying discrimination ain't gonna cut it. Just saying deprivation, that shit ain't gonna cut it. Would it make more sense for... Are you not hearing anything we're saying? You just asked that. You just asked that. Like, you asking the same question. You have to sue them. It's your fault. Okay? It's not the bank's fault. It's not the companies. The companies are only going to do what we allow them to do. So if we don't know how to go to arbitration, don't know how to sue, the corporation is going to keep on doing what they're doing. Y'all are asking self-explained questions. No, it wouldn't be easier for them to just give you what you want. No. Why? When they can take what you're giving them and take your abandoned credits. This is business. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, why would they not? Why would they just lay over and allow you to start endorsing your bills when they make money off donations? The CEO of Bank of America, he makes $666,000 a year. His bonus checks was around $6 million. So meaning his base pay is $600,000 a year. His bonuses be like $6 million. That all comes from abandoned credits, and he gets a percentage. Oh, you said your phone died, but yeah, that's what it is. It's on you. It's not the companies. It's you. It's not the companies. It's you. You gotta know how to sue. A lot of us is looking at this like a child, like saying, "Hey, that's not fair. It's not right what they're doing." Yes, it is right what they're doing. It's damn sure right. They gonna keep on doing it. Everybody that pays bills with auto bill pays bills with cash. You know what I'm saying? Not learning how to do contract law, not performing contracts, actually paying contracts. You know what I'm saying? They're going to continue to face recession after recession after recession after recession. Yeah, you got to make it. It's not about a will. It's not about authenticating a birth certificate. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can do all that and still be labeled dead. Yeah, why would they mess their pockets up just to let somebody, you know, just to be operating in good faith? Man, nobody, they don't care about that good faith shit. Hey. Well, the only reason why we're labeled as dead because we're incompetent. We're not competent. You know what I'm saying? So the only way to be competent, the only way to show that you're alive is to be competent. You know what I'm saying? Means to start claiming each and every account one by one. You can't do that all at one time. And that authenticated birth certificate, man, I know folks that still pay bills regular and they have an authenticated birth certificate. That means nothing. I'm not saying don't do it, but that means nothing if you don't know what you have. How many of y'all got trust and y'all don't know how to operate through the trust because you had somebody set the trust up for you? If it's a federal law, I would file a federal, but now it's a little bit more expensive than the state. You see what I'm saying? Now you file a federal claim. Now you're using federal laws. It just makes sense because if you file in the civil court and use federal laws, they may say, hey, that's not what, you see what I'm saying? They may throw it out because it's out of their jurisdiction, which means you have to appeal. You're going to have to appeal. All right, when you appeal, it goes to a higher level. You see what I'm saying? But you gotta overstand the order of operation. Yeah, we gotta express ourselves correctly. Yeah, good questions. Good questions. Good questions. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? Federal cost 400 and above. Yes, what I'm saying. You're gonna have a little change on you if you're gonna want to sue. All right, because it ain't free, but you get all that back. That's why y'all, have anybody ever lost a case before? Y'all know when they be like, you got to pay court fees. So meaning that $400 court fee that you filed, once you win, you get that back. Yeah, for real. Y'all gotta look at court like it's the playground. It's time to play, folks. Go find out how to play. Yeah, so if it gets dismissed, make sure y'all appeal. If it gets dismissed, make sure y'all appeal. It's called appellate courts. Google it, YouTube it. What do I do if I lose a case and I don't like the outcome? Exactly. Y'all literally can go to YouTube, man. Nobody should be asking how to sue. That's the most basic childish question ever. How do I sue? I remember I used to ask that question too until I took my ass to YouTube and it gave me a step-by-step how to sue. This shit is not hard. It's not hard at all. We just don't want to read. We want everybody to do everything for us. We just want to go to lives and say, hey, okay, what do I do now? Okay, I did that. What I do? Hey, where's that person that said they took the class? Y'all see how fast folks run up out of here? Where they at? What was their name? Looney Tunes? Looney Tunes, the Shapeski. What happened? Where you at? You said I tried your endorsement process and nothing happened still. What did you try? Looney Tunes, the Sheepski. Where you at? You gotta get to the bottom of this. We gotta get to the bottom of this. And I know we no need to be scared. If you scared of me, man, you definitely gonna be scared of the judge.
Hello everyone, I'm Delta
Can't be
Flight
scared of me.
1103 to Norfolk, Virginia. I, along with the flight crew, have confirmed your aircraft has been cleaned and sanitized. At this time, we are now ready to begin our boarding process.
Looney Tune, where you at?
Requiring extra time or
You can't just come in here and drop that and just leave, you know what I'm saying? Like, man, y'all ain't studying, that's why. Y'all just trying to come in and just get, what I do next, go study. That's what you do next. You know what I'm saying? That's what you do next. Somebody asked me, do I use Sasuke via CC's right? How do you use that? What do you mean do I use it? Do I use it as a reference? Yeah, but I can't just walk into court and say, hey, I'm using the Sasuke via Act of 1666. I mean, nah, that ain't gonna win my case. I gotta prove how that act is associating with the subject matter at hand. How does that act coexist with what I have going on? You see what I'm saying? You gotta make it make sense for the judge. You gotta make it make sense for the court. You can't just piece together laws and just think, oh, well, here, y'all piece it together. Hell nah. Hell nah, that ain't how that go. Yeah, you see how they come and just drop some shit and then leave? Now I think Looney Tune, now I think you an agent now. I remember that name. Yeah, keep paying your bills regular while you overstand this.
We would like to extend our gratitude to our active duty military. If we have any military personnel in the gate area, please board at this time.
Damn, I missed my flight.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you're in the gate area, let's go ahead and give a round of applause to our military.
Yeah, reference. Yeah, you want to reference X. You want to reference X. You want to reference X. You know, Bill of Exchange Act, Sasuke via Act, Emergency Banking Act. You got HJR 192. You got Transfer Property Act. You got what else? So many acts, y'all. So many acts. Social Security Act. Promissory Note Act. Yeah, keep paying your bills, y'all. I know I be talking shit, but keep paying your bills. Keep paying your bills until you understand what's going on Then you can properly move. Please don't be trying to rush. Stop paying your bills, y'all, because they're going to come kick you out your place. They're going to come repo your car. They're going to cut your lights off. And you're not going to be able to blame me for it. Okay, I'm just being honest with y'all. All right? Learn what's going on. Understand what's going on. Keep paying. All right? Give yourself another 30 days. Give yourself another 30 days. Do not stop paying until you understand what's going on. I don't care how confident you are. Keep paying until you understand how to build your case and how to sue. You can stop paying once you, like, say, file your claim. Once you file your claim, I probably shouldn't say that, but once you file your claim, okay, now you can stop paying because now you're in quote-unquote dispute. It's a dispute of matter at this point. Not saying you're disputing the claim, but you're inside of a dispute.
At this time, we would now like to welcome first class. First class, you can now board at this time.
Yeah, the shit is fun, bro. The shit is fun. That's what I tell folks, man. Once you really start loving this, everything is just gonna start falling into place. Now, granted, you're still gonna have folks that's gonna try to stop you from exceeding and excelling, but that's where your information comes. That's where your understanding on how to enforce your rights come into play. Because y'all gotta remember, a lot of these corporations are trying to make our rights into privileges, and we have a right to credit. We have a right to travel. We have a right to be heard. We have a right to safety. You see what I'm saying? Like, these are all our rights, our inalienable rights. Make sure y'all Google that. Inalienable rights. Inalienable rights. Where is Looney Tune at? I want to. What's going on? She done came and ran.
Diamond 360 Diamond passengers to board at this time through our Sky Priority lane. Diamond 360 Diamond passengers can now board at this time.
People trying to recoup their money. Now, how do I go get my money back, man? Y'all ain't gonna get shit back. You ain't getting a dime back until you assess the account. And then after you do that, then you get everything that you paid out of your pocket. That exceeds $1. So anything if it's over $1, you'll get a refund back. But you gotta assess the account first. You gotta do your due diligence. You gotta do your performance for your principal before you get anything. You go through the IRS to get unearned interest, correct? Yes. But what a lot of folks is doing, a lot of folks is trying to calculate their own interest. And you don't get that. You don't calculate your own interest. The corporation sends you that through a 1099-B. A lot of folks trying to fill these documents out. Those aren't for us to fill out. The 1099-B and 1099 OID, that shit ain't for us to touch. If we do touch it, it's a blank that we send into the corporation for them to fill out.
Comfort Plus passengers, you are welcome aboard. Comfort Plus passengers, welcome aboard. If you're traveling in infant,
people always say something then run away, man. But y'all see how it be, though. Why y'all think a lot of folks don't come on here and say nothing? Because they know I'm asking them a question now. They know I'm going to put them on the spot. I'm going to be like, okay, which course did you do? What all did you do? And folks don't like to be put on the spot. You know what I'm saying? That's when y'all see folks in them groups talking down on, if they talking down on the product I'm giving out, tell them to come to the lives. They never do. I don't block anybody. I don't need to block anybody. But they never do. They can say all this stuff on somebody else's post. You know what I'm saying? But it's like they don't never come to me and talk about what's going on. Somebody will take my course and then go book a one-on-one with somebody else about my course. And then, of course, that person not going to be telling you that this information is real. They're going to be trying to sway you to their product. So they're going to be like, oh, yeah, he's missing some steps. Yeah, he's missing. Same person that's telling you that is paying bills using cash and using money that they're getting from their job. Or auto bill pay. So y'all be careful who y'all running to. Or you calling the crying shoulder. You said they'll never send it. You can't say that, family, until you did it. Did you send it to them? Because if they're not sending it, that's an even easier battle. Y'all running from the sauce when you're supposed to change negative into positives. If I send them a 1099-B blank with instructions telling them I need this filled out within 5 business days, and they don't do that, what do y'all think I should do next? Y'all running. Y'all
Rachel,
are
Vice Kid,
running.
you're in here, at the podium. Rachel,
They'll
Vice
never
Kid.
send it. It don't matter if they do or not. I still have to do my performance. They never send what? Did you request it? Have you sent it in writing? Have you sent it in writing saying CFO? I need you to send me back the 1099Bs. Who is that? Remain upon truth. Have you done that? All right, so if you never asked for it, how can you make an assumption of something? Because now you're basing off somebody else's experience. And that person that told you they didn't send it back probably didn't do it correctly. You see what I'm saying? So I'm telling you, send that shit. Okay? You got to at least put them in a position to perform. Y'all not even making them perform. Y'all saying things like, oh, I ain't going to do that because they might not send it back. Y'all letting them off the hook. You know what I'm saying? My dad always told me, don't go off nobody else's situation. Y'all might stay in the same shoes, but it's two totally different situations. All right? I know I'm gonna get an answer out of it. All right? They ain't about to receive something from me, and then I just, oh damn, they ain't saying what I'm supposed to do now. What? I'm not a beginner no more. That's what I was doing when I was starting off. When I send something, I'm standing on it. You got 5 business days to. You got 5 business days to. You got 5 business days to report.
Main cabin 1, you are now welcome to board at this time. Please leave our staff priority lane open for our staff priority service.
Aggravating. Sheesh. But yeah, it's a form called 3949. It's 3949. 3949. 3949. 3949. For those that aren't getting the information that they want, you can file a form 3949. 3949. The indictment is a fraud-related case. Well, yeah, he has to show why he wasn't fraud. You know what I'm saying? Has he combated the claims? Because just filing a habeas corpus, that ain't gonna do nothing. They gonna ignore that shit. I'm just being real with you. I'm saying you can try it. You can try it. I'm not saying you don't do it. But I'm just saying, what are you showing to prove that crime? You see what I'm saying? That it wasn't a crime. All right. What are you doing to show that the defendant has separated himself from the natural man? You know what I'm saying? Because that's really what it comes down to. For anybody that's telling y'all, oh, that don't work, I tried that, please do not listen to them. I don't listen to nobody that has failed, because I know that there was probably certain things that they didn't do that they're not going to tell. Most people ain't going to tell you. Now, I didn't study, I just said it in. Most people don't tell me that. I got to get that out of them. That's why I got to ask them, what all did you do? They be like, well, I did everything you just said in the class. I said, so what did you do outside the class? Exactly. And these are the same people that go to somebody else and say, oh, no, that didn't work. I tried that. That's why I say you got to be careful. Yep, all that's the same, family. A personal loan, it's no different. That's a consumer credit transaction. Anything used with your social, that's a consumer credit transaction. Meaning this process works for all consumer credit transactions. Y'all got to know the private side of things and the public side of things. You got brothers out here just teaching straight private. It's like, you do, man. You got folks out here telling folks that don't learn about the public side. Just focus on private. Yo, you got to know both sides of the counter. You got to know both sides of the spectrum. There's a private spectrum. There's a public spectrum. Yeah, the advanced course go over all this. Yeah, they got to separate themselves. Because if they ain't separate themselves, how are you filing the habeas corpus? That's just I'm saying I could be wrong, but that's just how I'm looking at it. Like, how are they filing that if they haven't did what they needed to do to separate themselves from the defendant? Have they made a claim? You know what I'm saying? Have they made a claim that they're not the defendant? Or did they go in there and say, I plead guilty? You see what I'm saying? Because you're going to be doing all this work for them when they already done put themselves in an even deeper situation. You see what I'm saying? Now, I know you want to get your folks out, but you got to do some studying. You ain't just going to... These folks definitely ain't just letting folks out of prison over fraud. You feel what I'm saying? it's easier to fight before you get back there. Now when you back there, it's gonna be even harder. It's gonna be an even harder battle to do because it's
Main Cabin 2, welcome aboard. Main Cabin 2, welcome aboard.
It's gonna be an even harder battle to do because they already incarcerated. Oh, no guilty plea yet? Oh yeah, they good. Okay. No guilty plea. All right. So did they rebut any claims? Yeah, I'm gonna do another mentorship. I might do one in March. It's gonna be 3 bands for that mentorship. We're gonna meet 3 times a week, 3 hours a day, for the whole month of March.
All non-real passengers have been...
What? Kid going nuts. Y'all see it up like all in my damn ears. I ain't tripping though. I got kids. I got 2 receipts, one with a positive, one with a negative. Hell, endorse both of them. Endorse both of them. Yeah, I know you couldn't hear it. They were all in my ear like, God dang. It's like, la, 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 la. I'm looking at her like she's looking at me doing this like, la, 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 like, little girl. You don't sit your ass down. But yeah, free consultation, y'all. Any more questions? 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 It's free consultation time, y'all. This free consultation time. Yeah, I do one-on-ones, $400 an hour, $200 for 30 minutes. All right, anybody want me to look over any documents? It's $400 an hour, $200 for 30 minutes. All right, no time is free. No time is free. All right, I'm a businessman, and like some say, I'm about the money. All right, so make sure y'all pay to play. All right, or you're gonna have to pay attention on your own. All right, but I don't anything privately. You're gonna have to book a consultation. Again, I charge $400 an hour, $200 for 30 minutes for any consultations. I have a beginner course that's $250, and I have an advanced course for $500. I do that because I really don't want nobody to book one-on-ones with me, to be honest with you, because folks don't need a one-on-one. Folks need classes. You need a 6-hour course that's unlimited, lifetime use that you can go back, cut on, research. Because once that hour is up with me, it's up. Now you spend $400 for an hour when you could have spent $500 for an advanced course that you can have today, tomorrow, next year, 5 years from now. You see what I'm saying? People think, well, I just want to talk to you personally. You give me the sauce. That ain't how that shit goes, y'all. That ain't how it goes. What to do when they refuse to mail the bill or have an online option, they say only phone. Well, have you sent it in writing that you demand them to send you the bill through the mail? Have you sent them in writing, or are you calling over the phone saying, hey, send me the bill, and they're telling you, no, we can't do that over the phone? That's why you have to send it in writing. How deep do you research a company's securities filings to incorporate into your instructions? I don't go deep at all. There's no need to go deep. I just keep it basic. Hey, I tried to claim my principals, titles, rights, and interests. Y'all refuse. I tried twice, and y'all refuse, and I can get y'all for breach of contract. All right? It's really that simple. All right, so if you sent in writing and you send it again, because you have to get them for non-response or for non-performance. You gotta remember, when you send them a handwritten instructions or you signing it with your hand, you're giving them orders. And if they don't abide by your orders, you have to enforce. It's no different from getting declined somewhere and you're trying to go and claim those credits and they say no. You have to know how to sue. Gotta know how to sue. That's it. Any more questions? Any more questions? Good questions. Good questions. Does POA have to be done first before I start acting as such? Yes. Because if you don't have power of attorney, if you don't have a power of attorney on file before you send off anything, who are you? You see what I'm saying? Who are you? Who are you? Power of attorney shows you who you are. If you don't have no power of attorney, you're going to get ignored. Because I would ignore. If you don't send me a power of attorney and we doing business and I'm your CFO, I'm not going to respond to you. Because I'm going to feel like you don't know how to represent yourself accordingly. Me personally. Oh yeah, I'm gonna save this live, bro. I'm gonna save this live. I'm gonna save it. I'm gonna save it. Yeah, it's gonna be here when you get back. You good? You good? You good? Transfer property actors. I mean, you can file it with the county, but that power of attorney is more so for your corporation that you're doing business with. That power of attorney is more for the corporation that you're married to, the corporation that you're in contract with. That's who that's for. Exactly. Your states have power of attorneys also.
All passengers with a ticket and confirmed seat with flight to Norfolk, flight number 2103.
It doesn't talk about a power of attorney nowhere.
All passengers with a ticket and confirmed seat, you can now board at this time.
No act says anything about power of attorney. That's just common sense when you're doing business. You got to have a power of attorney on file. You're not going to read a lot of the stuff I'm talking about, y'all. You're not going to read it verbatim. Like, hey, put this on file before you do it. They're never going to give y'all the game like that. Never. If y'all knew how deeply coded this information was, a lot of my stuff I'm saying, y'all, is pieced together from overstanding. You're not going to read this stuff how I'm saying it to you right now. What is reason to be claiming a fiduciary or a representative? Because if you're not a fiduciary, if you're not a representative for the principal, who are you? Who are you? Because the one that's did business with that corporation is either a representative or a fiduciary. If you're neither one of those and you have none of those on file, one more thing, where can we learn more about the meaning of instructions, or where does power come from? Instructions just, I mean, you're not gonna find no. That's like asking the kid, "What do you want for Christmas?" And then asking, "Well, can I go find in law where it says what I want for Christmas?" Your instructions is telling them what you want, family. It's that simple. It's that simple. What do you want for Christmas? We be trying to look, wait, where can I find more information? Just sit and use your common sense. What do you want out of this situation? A lot of us don't know what we want. A lot of us don't know what we want. Imagine going to a person, hey man, what you want? What do you want to put in your will? And they're like, I don't know. Where do I go to research what I want to put in my will? I don't know. Where do I go to research what I want for Christmas? Your instructions are your instructions to the corporation. What do you want? What do you want them to do for you? That's the question. There is no... Y'all, this is common sense. This is common law. What do you want? What do you want for your birthday? If I came and ask you what you want for your birthday, are you going to say, hey, where do I go to research what I want for my birthday? I'm like, what do you want for your birthday? I mean, I don't know. I know people think I'm an asshole. I'm not. I promise you I'm not. I promise I'm not. Yeah, like they're like asking somebody what you want to eat. They be like, where do I go research? Where do I go? Where can I find more information on what do I want to eat? Y'all, that's how I hear questions, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Somebody said does this information work for people from other countries living in the States? Yeah, I got clients living in Japan. I got clients living in London, Canada, South America. They all have property in the United States. So they get my course and they utilize this in the States. So yeah. Yeah, exactly. The 5 W's is powerful. Make sure everybody need to write the 5 W's down. Who, what, when, where, and why. Because that's your starting point for asking what you want. Who are you asking it from? What are you asking for? When do you want it? Where do you want it? And why do you want it? And how? Okay, perfect. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. Are you familiar with Treasury Direct account? Yes, I have a Treasury Direct account. I opened it up with my trust. But that doesn't do anything if you don't know how to endorse a bill. You feel what I'm saying? People be like, how do I access this? Like, you can access it all day, but do you know how to use it? You've been accessing it ever since the age of 18. We already have an account already set up. When we open up a Treasury Direct, that's the master account. Because a minor can't open up a Treasury Direct account. Once we open that Treasury Direct account up, we become majority. But that doesn't mean things just start falling into place. You still got a performance to do. That's why I tell folks, this is a lifetime duty. You don't just open stuff up and just say, all right, I got to open it. I'm good now. Why isn't it? They should just accept my stuff now. No, the fuck they don't. You just, a Treasury Direct account is just basically opening up a bank account. That's all it is. You still got to know how to use it. But yes, I do have a Treasury Direct account that I opened up with my living trust. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Yeah, I like these questions. Let's keep asking. Let's keep asking. Yeah, you gotta send a power of attorney to the corporation. That 2848 form is actually an IRS document, but I use it to scare the CFO, so he knows I brung in the IRS. So I send courtesy copies. I send a lot of courtesy copies. What else did I have on file? Shit, that's pretty much it. I mean, it's other stuff, but that's all I'm gonna talk about because everything else is just extra. My courses are in my DMs. I only accept Cash App and Zelle. I don't accept Cash credit cards. Cash App and Zelle. All right, Cash App and Zelle. My beginner course is $250. My advanced course is $500. My beginner course is $250. It's 6 hours long, unlimited use. My advanced course is 7 hours long, unlimited use. So like literally, you got your watch, stop, pause, cut out, pull it back up, pass to your kids. You know what I'm saying? And I don't got no expiration dates on mine. There is no expiration dates on my product.
Please board immediately, as this is a final boarding call.
No expiration dates on none of my product. You will have it for life. Remain upon truth. What are you talking about, fam? If the 2848 form is not signed by an IRS agent, who said the 2848 had to be signed by an IRS agent? What are you talking about? 2848 isn't signed by an IRS agent. Nah, I'm a Libra, y'all. I'm a Libra. Nah, that ain't how it go, family. I think you kind of heard how I worded it. When I file it, that my 2848, I said it's a tax form, but I send mine to the CFO. Even though you can send it to IRS, they may kick it back to you, but I use that as a scare tactics to the CFO because he don't know what I sent to the IRS. I'm probably saying too much right now, to be honest. Yeah, I think I'm saying too much. But yeah, any more questions? Let's keep this going. Let's keep this going. Yeah, I use it as a scare tactic. Yeah, that part probably is going over people's head. That's why I gotta be careful what I'm saying. I don't want folks to start. Well, you said I'm gonna do that. Yes, I have ways and reasons for why I do certain things. You see what I'm saying? If I do decide to step out of the box, you feel me? It's for a reason. It's for me. I'm not gonna say that. But yeah, any more questions? Talk to me about your process. This is the free question time. Talk to me about your process. Oh yeah, my flight about to board. Okay. I'm about to get on last. Make sure I don't miss this flight. I'm sitting right beside the door. Now we good. Yeah, study one thing at a time, y'all. Focus on one thing. Put those taxes to the side. All y'all that's on here right now, put the taxes to the side, okay? Put that shit away. You can always do the taxes later on, but for right now, you need to focus on your rapport, your relationship with the CFO, and basically assessing that account. All right, granted, you can do it with the taxes, but you can also do it by enforcing your bills of exchange. You can also do that by enforcing your bills of exchange. So yeah, I'm headed back to Florida. Headed back to the sunshine. I'm going to the beach tomorrow. I'm finally kid free. Ooh, sheesh. Feel like a single baby mama when I drop them kids off. I'm like, yes, I ain't got my kids. Now I love my kids. I don't want y'all. I love my kids to death. Okay. All right. Do you recommend to send a copy to their attorneys? That's even better. If y'all can find these corporations' attorneys, send everything there. For real. Because that's who you want to send everything to. That's their legal team. That's their legal team. You a legal team, so you want to send everything to the legal team. In that order. In that order, family, in that order. About to go home. I'm gonna be at home for about 4 days. I'm supposed to go to Hawaii next week. I might skate to Las Vegas though. I might be in Las Vegas on Wednesday. Gotta pull up on my boy. Pull up on my guy. So I'll be in Las Vegas next week. Las Vegas. I'll be in Vegas next week. What? This break was needed. So when I look at the mother of my child, I'll be like, okay, I see what you're saying. I see what you mean. I see what you mean. So we do 2 weeks in 2 weeks. We do 2 weeks in 2 weeks. And I got to fulfill my 2. When I tell you credit one spent me so many times when I asked for their legal team, not giving it was... Oh yeah, they'll hang up on you and they not going to give you that legal team. Only way you get that legal team is when you make it a legal matter. But if you just asking general things like, hey, what's your... They're not going to give you that. ticket at? Bam! But yeah, family, that's what it is. Make sure everybody got their free questions out. Got your free questions. Ask your free questions. Ask your free questions. For this flight leave. Everybody be informed. Ask your free questions. Ask your free questions. Ask your free questions. Ask your free questions. Okay, they gonna have to give me another ticket. That's what that is. Yeah. Y'all gonna have to give me another ticket, Jack. Ask your free questions. Dang. Lost my ticket. I lost my ticket. Oh.
Where you going?
Fort Lauderdale.
What's your name?
Chris Barber.
Chris Barber?
Yep.
You on standby?
Was I on stand? No, I think I got confirmed for this one.
No, you on standby, Mr. Barber?
What? Yep.
Just hang tight, okay? I
Alright,
get you.
okay, cool. Damn, they got me on standby. More questions. Got a little bit more time. I'm probably gonna be in Vegas. Probably that weekend. Probably for the weekend. Can I speak about fictitious name? What about them? What's your questions on them? Oh, they gave you the address and the fax number. Man, I'll go up there if you can. Are you able to go up there? Are you close enough to the address to go actually have a sit down talk with them? Cause that's even more powerful. A fictitious name is just names we use in business. Fictitious names, it's like the all caps name that's on your social. Fictitious names is the business name that you use when you do business. Meaning that's not you. Meaning that's your fictitious name. Meaning we control fictitious entities. We control.
Eric Lund, L-U-N-D, passenger Lund. If you're in a gay house, please board the.
Exactly. So once you endorse all your bills, do you just live off credit card endorsements? Yes, correct. Will you be doing a class for that? Guys, I already have a class for that. What do you mean? My advanced course is the same. That's what that is. Endorse the bill. It's not really a credit card anymore because the bill is already coming to you every month. Are you saying when you go make purchases, like if I want to go buy a pair of shoes and I use my credit card, yeah, that's different. But like my electric bill, phone bill, like that comes every month. All that it's a remittance coupon. Yeah, I'm still doing ERC. If you got a business from 2020, if you got a business from 2022 or prior, you are eligible. If you started a business last year in 2022, you are eligible for the ERC. Yes, that's. I have a advanced course to show you how to do that. That's all. It's all the same. It's the one size fits all. You got to endorse your credit card bill. Y'all gotta remember, y'all. You might have to do this every month. You see what I'm saying? Like just to show them that you know what's going on. This is not just no one time and I ain't gotta do it no more. Like it's on auto and it's on auto. Nah, hell nah. You gotta endorse the bill every month. Or if it's a car, you can endorse the whole amount. Or if it's a house, you can endorse the whole amount.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, this flight has checked in full. I'll remain in standby as we'll roll over to the next available flight.
Hey, she said this flight.
I'm so sorry.
She said this flight full. This flight full too. So I'm not going home, basically. That's what it sounds like. Man.
I came back to you, man. Okay.
Which all this
I'm about to transfer you now and tell you what's
man, lady told me this was confirmed flight.
No, what happened? How you missed your flight, Mr. Barber?
Talking about earlier today? Like earlier today?
Yeah.
Oh, it was Uber. You know, Atlanta.
They're not gonna confirm you if it was Uber.
Oh yeah, it was an Uber issue.
Yeah, so they won't confirm you, Mr. Barber.
Yeah.
You're gonna be on standby. I'm sorry.
Is anything going to Miami?
That's full too. I don't know what's going on. Something going on there.
Man, I wouldn't even check my bag if that was the case. You know what I'm saying? Like it's all my.
In Atlanta, you gotta get to this airport and the seats will be gone quick.
No me puede la.
All standbys have rolled over to the next available flight, which is Delta Flight 1295 that departs at 4:45, leaving out at gate A7. All standbys have rolled over.
Man, I'm about to get blown. Oh, they just blowing me. I done packed all my. I wouldn't even gave them that bad. Got all my healing products. Golly. Man, who in Atlanta, man? I need that 93 if you know what I mean. I'm about to get me a hotel. Fuck it. Damn, this shit blew me. Say this gotta be at the airport a day early. Straight up. And she said 8-9. Man, what? I left it all in the bag. Like they were. I wouldn't even be mad if I ain't checked, but she told me, she's like, you check the bag now, it'll get there. And I was like, all right. I don't be mad if I gotta fly tomorrow. But who in Atlanta with it? Y'all know what that means. Who in Atlanta with it? I know folks be like, man, he's so ghetto and ratchet. He's talking about. Man, what? Damn, I thought I was gonna be at home right now. But let's keep the consultation going. Free questions, free questions. Free questions. Ask you free questions. Man, what Uber messed all that up, man. I'm gonna be real, I kinda hate coming to Atlanta though. It's just too crowded out here. I'm gonna be real, no offense Atlanta. I hate it. I don't like Atlanta, to be honest with you. I don't really like Atlanta. Yeah, but I'm gonna need that thigh, okay? If I don't make this flight and they be like tomorrow, I'm gonna make up stories like I need that thigh out. Y'all know what I mean when I say that. Needs that. But I don't trust Atlanta because I done got my bag done got stolen before. You know, motherfuckers up here got them going to your bag. That's why I don't like Atlanta. They go into your bags. Somebody done stole my PS5 before. They stole my, you know what I'm saying? They stole all that. I don't trust none of these folks in Atlanta. And they look just like me. I don't trust none of them. My bag done they done went through my bag twice. Delta. Man, what Atlanta, what? That's the one reason I don't even like Atlanta. You can't have shit out here. Come outside, that's one reason why I got like a couple cars that got rims on. Like I don't never drive them shit in Atlanta. Hell, and I seen what they did at the Super Bowl. Y'all remember the Super Bowl? Was the All-Star game? Man, folks had a field day. Cars was on bricks. People leaving the football game, going to their car on bricks. Like, man, I'm gonna be real. I'm proud of what what's the defense attorney in Atlanta? I'm glad she cleaning this shit up. I'm glad she cleaning this shit up. I'm glad.
What's up, man? You got a Sky Miles card?
Oh shit, I got like 1 million Sky Miles right now,
You have the
man.
reserve card?
I got 10 reserves. I'm playing, bro. I'm playing. He said we only got 2. I got 10. Folks, I was trying to sell you some miles. Hey, you got miles? I can get you some more. Just sign up for our credit card. Give us your social. We can do a soft check, soft credit check, soft credit check. What? The water boys too, man. I'm like, man, if y'all don't get y'all ass from my damn car, I don't want no damn water. I want no damn water. The goddamn boys be drinking that water and then run into a faucet, go fill it back up and close it, and they go reselling them old bottles. Man, I'm hip. Yeah, you gotta stay strapped out too, for real. Got to. Well, you gotta stay strapped anywhere. But it's like just me personally, man. And I got a lot of friends that live in Atlanta, but it's, man, it'd be too much going on for me out here. Go inside your house, come out, your damn window busted in. Yeah. Yeah, that's what they different breed out here. They are different. Why don't move to Atlanta? I'm like, man, what? What? But yeah, I'm sure. So like I say, I'm nothing bad about Atlanta. Just me personally, I haven't had the best experience. Like me personally, like it's wild south down here. 445. Wild south. But yeah, let's keep these questions going, y'all. More questions. Now my flight leave at 4:45. Another hour. That's a good question. I'm about to answer that. When you started this journey, were you upset at all the things you just didn't know? Nope, I wasn't upset. I was happy. I was frustrated more so with myself because all my energy was going at F the government, F this, F the laws, the Constitution ain't for us. That was me. Black fist was high and proud. But I had the wrong mindset. I had the wrong mentality. You know what I'm saying? I was getting like a lot of my info from civil rights leaders. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't follow a lot of civil rights leaders because a lot of civil rights leaders don't know contracting. Civil rights leaders just know how to assemble folks and get folks mad and don't do nothing about it. So I had to get out of that mind frame. But no, I wasn't upset when I found this out because I was always already in tune with shit. It's just this information right here was just waiting for me to experience. All right, I was already talking about the Epstein. You know what I'm saying? Everything was going on. I was more so talking about things like that. Is the obligation used to pay the debt, or is the currency redeemed from the obligation used to pay the debt? What you mean? It's the obligation used to pay the debt. What you mean, family? What you mean, family? What you mean by that? What you mean by that? I know a lot of folks that read that Meet the Straw Man book. I haven't read it. I didn't read it. Not saying I just chose not to read it, but I didn't know. I never did get to it. I never did get to it. My bad, y'all. Alright. My son is 31 with no credit or anything. He more like the 18-year-old claiming, how do he reclaim he's alive with the state? Queen, he has to start from the basics, alright? It's not that easy. It's not just, your son needs to learn what's going on. I'm 30 years old. So, I mean, your son needs to tap in with this info. As his mom, you can't learn this for him. You see what I'm saying? He needs to be right beside you learning this stuff. As much as you love your baby, all right, he gonna have to learn this on his own. All right, he's gonna have to learn this. Oh, now he's watching. All right, cool. So he's gonna have to learn the basics step by step, just like everything else. Like, meaning with your account, you gotta learn the basics. The same basics you gotta learn with your accounts is the same basics you gotta learn with letting the state know that you're alive. It's as simple as accepting your titles and rights. It's just a simple letter. But my thing is, you can send a simple letter and they don't acknowledge it. You have to show that you have been performing. You have been performing through the live, living man, through the taxpayer, which is the consumer. Because the natural man isn't the consumer. The natural man controls the consumer. The consumer is the taxpayer, the all caps name that's on the birth certificate. And that's the entity that we use when we do business. Okay, so you got a class. Okay, that's good. That's good. That's good. I got a book, Business Law. What is it? Business Law, International Procedures. Second edition by Henry R. Cheeseman. It's a good book. Good book. The reason why I stopped reading books, I only own one book. The only book I own right now is the Henry R. Cheeseman book that I have. That's the only book I own. I don't read no other books. I just read acts. I just read laws. I just read tax publications. I read things straight from Congress's mouth. I don't read from books because a lot of these books is other people's interpretation of the law. And I need to hear Congress's interpretation of the law. So when people ask me, do I have any books I recommend, I instantly say, well, yeah, the Federal Reserve Act, the Constitution, the Bill of Exchange Act. All these are acts to read so you can understand how to move in your rightful capacity. Because until you move in your rightful capacity, all right, you will be basically labeled as a minor, keep being treated like a minor. You know what I'm saying? I'm all in, y'all. It's like, I'm all in. I'm all in with this info. I'm not really around nobody that's not really tapped into this info. You know what I'm saying? I don't talk to no family members. You know what I'm saying? I really, now that I think about it, you know, besides my dad, but I don't really, because it's like I'm so focused on what I have in front of me, that's all that matters. You know what I'm saying? All that matters to me is growth. It's get to the next level. You know what I'm saying? Growth, get to the next level, using my rightful, inalienable rights. And that's doable. And that's doable. What's going on, family? What's going on? But yeah, free consultation, y'all. Ask away. Ask your questions. Ask your questions. Ask your questions. Ask your questions. This is free consultation time. I gotta wait a whole another hour. when you're sending your forms to both parties, do you need a trust account first? No, you don't. You already have a trust. You open that business transaction up using your trust, your Sesticate trust. For B. Marie, you gotta read the instructions. Read the instructions. Tells you where the 56 go.
All standbys will be transferred over to the next flight. Your new departure gate is Alpha 9.
Gotta read the instructions.
With the schedule around by 6:03. Thank you.
How do I hit a credit denial? Same way you handle a account. It's all the same. Same information. You gotta send instructions, power of attorney. It's the same thing. Only thing you're not sending is a bill because you don't have a bill to work with unless you got the original application, which you probably don't have, which nobody has. So right now you gotta send your instructions and a power of attorney. Yep, you gotta take them to court. Court is always the next step, y'all. Anytime they do something, like anytime they shut your account down, you're supposed to send in a demand letter to open it back up. All right, but if they don't do that, you give them a business days. If they don't do that, you have to sue it. Y'all, it's just all the same. It's all the same. B. Marie 9, it's up to you. It's up to you. Do you want to send it to the CFO? It's a self-explanatory question. You're asking, do I send this? Do you want to send it to the CFO? Do you want to send it as a courtesy copy? It's up to you. I shouldn't have to tell you, yeah, don't do that. You send it to who it's supposed to go to, and you can send courtesy copies to whoever you want. You don't need permission for that. One of my biggest goals for this new year is to get my brand really get my brand running, get this law firm running. You know what I'm saying? Actually have these classes online. You know what I'm saying? Actually hiring some folks for my brand. You know what I'm saying? Because it's time to expand. It's definitely time to expand. The time is now. But just to make sure, I just want to do what I'm doing on a bigger scale, not just through me. Utilizing folks is getting remedied, all right, because we need keen teachers showing folks the correct way, all right. It's a lot of jumbo patty cake shit going on. A lot of folks are getting exposed for being scammers, all right, and there's a lot of y'all that are following these folks. So I'm trying to build something, a utopia for uninformed consumers to go to so they can get this knowledge the right way. So that's really my biggest goal, man. I really done achieved a lot of my goals that I done set out for myself. I learned this type of information that changed my family's life. So it's not really much that I really want to do. At this point, I'm doing things that I need to do because I feel like I have a purpose. You know what I'm saying? So I done really did everything I wanted. I still do what I want to do. But people need more from me. That's how I look at it. Like, what else can I do? Because I always try to figure out how can I up my level. You know what I'm saying? How can I up this level? How can I get this information to the ones that really need it? Not the ones that's in desperate need of materials, but folks that's in desperate need of elevation. Because a lot of y'all want elevation. You're trying to find out where it is, and we don't have no safe haven to just go, oh, I want to be elevated. You know what I'm saying? Because there's so much information that's diluted. So many people are teaching things that they can't explain to you. You see what I'm saying? So you got to be careful. You got to be careful. So, but that's my goal, is to build a brand that's a utopia for informed and uninformed consumers. How long should court take? I don't know. It shouldn't take long. It shouldn't take long at all. Especially if you're applying pressure. You can speed things up. How long do it take to evict somebody? That's how long it takes. How long do it takes to repo somebody's car? It's the same thing. Yep. Once we understand all of these laws and finally get nice in court, we won't have any issues. Just have to put the time in and study. Correct. Because once you put the time in, everything that you're gonna face in court is gonna be second nature to you. It's like, oh, okay, I know what this is. Oh, okay, I know what he's saying. Oh, okay, I know. And if the judge isn't operating under his oath, then you act accordingly. All right, I mean, you go over his head. It's always a next level to go above. Lakeith Freedom Writer. I mean, are you asking me that, or are you asking somebody? Are you asking me that, or are you asking somebody in the? I know you're not asking me that. I know you ain't asking me that. Which one, Builder? Let me go read this. Who said what? Yeah, that's why I was saying I got the legal. Yeah, go through them and courtesy copy the CFO, and if the legal team don't do what you want to do, compromise them. Yeah, correct. That's right. Yeah, you come on now. The utility bill is like probably one of the easiest bills to get through. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause that's then your phone bill. That's the easy one. How many days in advance do you send endorsement POA instructions? What do you mean? How many days in advance? Which company gave me the hardest time? Well, you gotta understand, I used to live in South Carolina getting remedy, then I moved to Florida. So I mean, the hardest one was probably I wouldn't say it was hard, because none of the stuff is hard. It's just tedious. It's just going back and forth. You know what I'm saying? It's not hard. It's tedious. Like, so me and my apartments that I had in South Carolina, then when I moved to Florida, okay, so they was probably the ones that was giving me the hard, like because I had to go through it with them back and forth. You know what I'm saying? You know, my contract say zeroed out. So when I was trying to utilize that, it was like, nah, you're not utilizing that. All right, nah, you're not utilizing that. So when I go to a judge, okay, when they tried to sue me the first time, the judge was basically saying, what the hell? They didn't even give me a chance to speak that first time. And after that, I sent them a bill of exchange. I sent them a bill of exchange outside the court. All right, they was able to accept that. It was like for $14,000, something like that. They was able to accept that. It was a check for them. Accepted that. All right, because that was just for the 3 months that they was trying to file a claim on. So after that, they tried to do it again. All right, and you can literally go on public records and see that it shows eviction on there. All right, so it literally shows eviction. That's when people thought they was trying to expose something. They didn't expose anything, because when you talk to these corporations outside of court, okay, you can tell them certain things, because y'all gotta remember that little small civil court that they went to, they didn't go to federal court. So when you let them know that I will go to federal court for this security matter, I understand that this local court or this state level court, this civil court, is rocking with you. They're not rocking with me. All right, so I'm willing to go above court appealates. Okay, so when you say stuff like that, y'all, and show them how much they're gonna have to pay, you see what I'm saying? Like, y'all, they fold. Okay, I'm still in the building I am in now. I haven't gave them a dime. Okay, and on record, it shows that I was evicted. So that's why when I go home, I'll be like, I'm back at my evicted place. You know what I'm saying? All right, because it's like, but yeah, that was the hardest one, because it was like, to me, I thought it was going to be easy, because my contract literally says you will pay 0.00 every month. So when I seen that, I'm like, okay. this is about to be easy to close, open and close. But until I heard the judge tell me, no, you got to pay something. You can't just have zero. I'm like, whoa, whose side are you on? And I had to realize that's just an acting judge. That was just a hearing. You see what I'm saying? So definitely have a schedule fee, showing them a schedule fee utilizing the Federal Reserve Section 29C, which is breach of contract. And you could charge them $1 million a day. So that's what I was teaching in my mentorship in December. I didn't teach folks on here about it because I wanted to save that sauce for my mentorship and my mentees. But yeah, that's how I explained that. But yeah, that was the hardest one. The easiest one was my Florida Lights and Power. Because at first I sent my stuff in to them. They called me back and they was like, "Are you sovereign?" I was like, "What does that have to do?" Then she was like, "Well, most sovereign people are sending things in this way. All right, most sovereign people send things in. We're letting you know that we don't accept this form of payment." Then I said, "Well, it's not about what you accept. It's about what I accept and what I transfer back to you." All right, so she was saying, "If you keep sending this, we're not going to da da da." I sent that shit again and they applied it. You see what I'm saying? I sent that again with a little bit more oomph on it. You see what I'm saying? A little bit more oomph. All right, and they applied it. All right, they applied it. So it's that simple, y'all. Lights, water, rent, what else we got? Phone bill. Phone bill was pretty easy too. A lot of this stuff is easy as long as, like I say, you just keep responding. Don't never not respond to them. Always respond. Keep that dialogue going. Yeah, they can't kick me out. And I be trying to tell folks, man, I don't care what it say on public record. What was that? I don't even want to say them goofballs' names, but but when they thought they was exposing something, like, I had to say, like, I'll be back home, and when I do the live, like, then what you gonna say? The folks say, "Oh, you ain't even there no more. You ain't even." I was like, all right, I'll do a live when I get back home. You know what I'm saying? So when I do the live, it's like, where y'all at now? Yeah, I know what the public record say evicted, but my body is still here. You know what I'm saying? Like, what's the issue? I'm okay with it saying evicted on public record when I know I'm living it privately. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I try to tell folks, like, y'all, don't believe the hype, okay? Don't believe the hype. Did you send every response certified mail? Everything is certified mail. Everything is certified mail. If I can't track my mail, how do I know it happened? I can't use that when I need to. So it's like a game of chess. Facts. It's a game of chess. Man, I'm supposed to be at home right now.
Yeah, so basically she waited until
Yeah, that shouldn't even be a question. Like, what? You certify everything. Come on, guys. We gotta ask some. Let's think before we ask questions, people. I know y'all just. Well, I just want to do it for clarification. Like, you don't need more clarification than doing what's common sense. Do we owe the equity court? Well, we gotta. Wait, hold on, because I don't want you to confuse yourself. Now, when you make an equity claim, that's private. You see what I'm saying? You don't want to use state codes when you're making an equitable claim. All right, it's two different things. All right, so now you got brothers teaching surety and equity court. You know what I'm saying? Like, that you can definitely learn from. His brothers out here teaching that. But you don't want to mix that together. All right. Now, if you're going straight for equity, which is more powerful, if you're going straight for equity, you want to just go straight to that. You know what I'm saying? That meaning you're not going to add no state codes or nothing like that, because you're not moving as a state. At that point, you're moving into private as a surety. You know what I'm saying? But that's another, you feel, that's the private side. All right, we're speaking about the public, using the public figure, using the public consumer, using the consumer, the taxpayer. All right, so I just want y'all to kind of understand that the two different worlds. Same world, but it's just like levels to it. Surety and equity supersedes consumer law. Now, if you're informed on equity court, yes, go there. But if you don't know, don't be making no false equity claims and you haven't put it, don't be doing that. Not saying it's false, but doing it incorrectly means it's false. Facts, y'all. What's up, man? Y'all trying to meet somewhere, man? I'm trying to do something as a group. Let's all meet somewhere. Let's all fly somewhere and meet somewhere. Let's go to a weird location like Wyoming or some shit. Let's all meet in Wyoming. Let's do some crazy. Let's do some weird. Let's do some this. Nah, not New Orleans. Nothing that everybody's used to. Let's go somewhere that majority of people don't go. Let's go somewhere like Wyoming. Let's go to Iowa. Let's meet in Alaska. I'll meet in Alaska. I'll meet somebody in Alaska. All right, we can meet in Hawaii. We can meet in Maine. We can meet Denver. Let's just go some. I don't know when. But I want to do something as a group. And I don't want to charge anybody for it. So I'm not doing it like I just want to meet with folks. Let's just have you know what I'm saying? Like a competent session. So Wyoming, Iowa, straight up. Folks be like, oh, Miami. Man, no, I live in Miami. Yeah, let's go to Wyoming. Let's go. Let's just rent a huge cabin. All right, multiple cabins in Wyoming. Oh, Arizona too hot. You trying to bake us? Oregon? We can do Oregon too. We can do Oregon. I love Oregon. I love Portland. I moved to Seattle. I used to live in Seattle in 2015. I moved to Seattle because I envisioned that I was going to move to Portland. But I ended up moving to Seattle instead. Seattle was nice too. Seattle was nice. But yeah, I'm thinking about Wyoming or Oregon. Just rent a big ass compound. You know what I'm saying? Let's all go up to 40 deep, 30, 40 deep. And let's just politic for 3 days. 3 days. Nothing costs but your room and your flight. Portland might be the most. It just rained. I bet if I go to the weather right now in Portland, I bet all week it's gonna show rain. You know, that's why the weed's so good out there. It rains so damn much, but I love like the rainforest. Like I love shit like that. I'm like a sightseer. I don't go to clubs. I mean, we can go to the club. I don't really do that. I'm more of a sightseer. I got to go places to see views. I want to see mountain ranges. I want to see shit that I don't normally see. You know, I want to see women twerking. I don't want to see folks getting drunk out their mind. I don't want to be around that. Now, if you want to twerk on me later on, and that's different. But I'm trying to see beautiful views. Okay, scenery to make me be quiet and just you hit one of those. It's like you done made it. You gotta take that deep breath. But yeah, sight. Let's see. Look at Bob back there. Look at Bob. Bill of the future. Y'all remember Phil of the Future? Phil of the All right, let me roll. But yeah, y'all. Portland or Wyoming. Portland or Wyoming sounds amazing. All right. Still gonna do a yacht event in Miami. That's still gonna do that. Still gonna do that. I'm gonna do that more like a course though. Boy, he tearing that shit down. Look out. Goddamn. Fucking that shit all the way up. Look at that. Go ahead and wash it down, Bob. He ain't even chewing that shit. That's how I be eating dope. My daughter be like, ew, you didn't even chew your food before you drink. I be like, I'm washing it down. I'm washing it down. Straight up. Straight up. Look at he thought it was cool over here. I'm about to walk around and ask people how they pay their bills. Yeah, I'm about to do that. We about to walk around and ask people how they pay their bills. Watch how I play it off. Stay tuned. Oh, let me go ask somebody. We about to ask people how they pay their bills. Just so we can see. Nah, ain't no chill. They done made me miss my flight. I'm about to vlog. I'm about to vlog. Got him right here. Excuse me. Can I ask y'all a question? I'm a blogger. I'm a blogger for YouTube, and I just want to ask y'all a question.
I'm about the FBI, so I'm out.
Oh no, your name nothing like that. But I'm doing a blog where I ask folks how do they pay their bills? Auto bill pay or straight cash? So it's auto bill pay. Do y'all do auto bill pay?
If you look overhead in the gatehouse, the monitors there, they will show you.
Okay, so they do auto bill pay too. All right, so you see, we going to everybody. We going to everybody. Blogging. Now I ain't telling them shit. Telling them nothing. I'm asking them questions. Excuse me. How you doing? I don't know if you're in a rush. I'm a blogger. I'm on live right now. You don't gotta show your face. But I'm asking folks. There's two ways to pay bills: cash and auto bill pay. How do you pay your bills? Auto bill pay? Okay, that's it. That's all I need to know. Thank you. You have a good day. Let's keep going. Excuse me. Can I ask you a quick question? All right, so I'm a blogger. I'm online right now, so I'm not going to show you your face or nothing like that. I just have a question. There's two ways to pay bills. Do you pay your bills with cash or auto bill pay?
Well, this may seem silly. I don't have any bills.
That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. You have a good day. Oh, I'm a blogger. So basically I teach consumer law. Okay. I show folks how to use bills of exchange.
And what's your name?
My name is Mansa Mahatha.
Okay.
I have a page if you want to follow it, but I'm basically going. I'm doing this right now because I missed my flight, so I'm just trying to.
Okay.
That was all. I was about to slap this dude. Try to get at too. Oh no, wherever you say, like motherfucker, I ain't trying to get no. You fucking Santa Claus looking motherfucker. So yeah, whatever. Yeah, I do that. I'm wanted by the FBI. Show Santa Claus looking ass up. Who next? Who next? Oh, I can't walk too far from my bag. Who next? Let me get my bag together. But just wanted to say. Yeah, they said I ain't got no bills. I knew what that meant. You know Phil paying them bills. I was about to say, well, how do your man pay the bills? I ain't want to say something. Nah, I ain't telling them nothing. I ain't telling them nothing. You know how they be looking at me, man? I be going to... They be like, yeah, whatever. Yeah, I do that. Like, motherfucker. Show your fucking stiff ass how to... Man. I should have put a camera on his face. I'm like, and started roasting his ass. Like, man, you goofy, up type CEO head ass motherfucker. Nobody know I asking you personal questions. I just want to ask this so my followers can hear how people pay their bills. I think I might go back over there and say, man, I don't like how you just handled me just now, sir. I'm trying to show the folks how to utilize our rights, and you're being quite an asshole. Straight up. Man, you can't be scared, man. Like these, man. Folks think they up here and be right here. He know he do his shit auto bill. I say, man, you look like you do auto bill pay. Let me walk away. Now, I'm not saying I'm not talking junk. I'm just showing folks how folks think they're here when they're really right here. You gotta walk up to the most prestige person in the room, ask them how they pay bills, or watch out. Oh well, yeah, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Straight up. We didn't ask you. Yeah, it's practice. Like I'm saying, you gotta get comfortable just asking people stuff. I'm not scared of Nathan. Nathan. My account pays my bills. Yeah, they'll say some shit like that too. I'm like, so meaning you don't know what's going on with your bills, basically. That shit be getting. I love like stepping on arrogance. I love it. I say, man, you 60 years old still working. Please put your nose down. You got your nose all up. Like I just heard you talking about your job and so you 60 years old. Put your ass down. Oh, it's a politician that discharged her house for $1? I believe it. I believe it. Man, I'm gonna be here if they don't get me on this flight. Yeah, I'm not showing them nothing. Now, like that lady that came up and asked me, hey, man, what do you do again? Like, then I'm like, okay, she's a little interested. Okay, I show people I do consumer law, endorse bills. Now, if she was to ask me, what is that? I would have went a little further. But I'm not going above and beyond to teach anybody anything. Okay? Nothing. Side B, y'all. Now I already know the answer. Like now, I'll be a surprise when I say, "Hey, y'all use bills of exchange." But I don't think nobody's ever going to say that. Like, yeah, I utilize bills of exchange. They'll just be like, yeah, I mean, I don't really. I have an accountant, or my accountant does it. I'm sure their accountant is the one that endorses all their bills, and they just pay their accountants. But yeah, that's what it is, family. I'm gonna save this video, put this video up. It was longer than expected, but it is what it is. If anybody want to sign up for a course, you can do that. If anybody want to sign up for the ERC, you can do that. I charge $3,000 up front for the ERC, 25% on the back end. All right, so if that is something you're interested in, let's do business. All right, so it's any more questions? Any more questions pertaining to a process? Anybody? How long did the ERC take? 120 days. 120 days. It might be Oregon. It might be Oregon. Cause I like Oregon. Yeah, ERC, for those that already done faxed their documents over, buckle up. Buckle up. Because that money about to hit. All right, that's what it is, y'all. That's what it is. That's what it is. Sign up for a class. Sign up for ERC. If you're running to do that, make sure y'all DM me. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, they got the Nike headquarters in Oregon. But yeah, tap in, y'all. Tap in. I'm not gonna hold too long. I gotta jump on the call right quick. But peace and love. Make sure y'all tapping in. Make sure y'all reading. Make sure y'all understanding. Make sure y'all being positive. All right. So if nobody has anything else for me, I'm out of here. Hope y'all was entertained. I'm gonna leave this video up because I'm sure somebody's gonna have some info out of this, gonna be able to add to their process so they can get revenue. All right. Peace and love, family.